Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Intellectual Radio. This is Chicago Girlfriends. Hosting tonight is your girl T Bizzle, along with my cousin Stephanie.
What's up, hey, everybody?
We missing boss lady Alice because Alice is busy doing some typesetting. And Redbone, I hope, is on her way or doing another 13 hours. But that's okay. When you light skin, you got to work a little harder in life. That's all.
No, you don't. Don't even try. Y'all know, y'all be thinking y'all can get away with everything.
We're still in the winter months, even though we have 48 days before spring. How you like that chill weather out there?
Girl, I hate the cold. I really do. I'm getting old. My knees starting to swell. I don't like the cold.
You're not old. You're nice and young, full of fun.
Yep, full of fun.
Would you say rubbing your kneecaps?
Yeah.
Well, we just wanted to say hello to everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight on this cold, chilly night. You could be wrapped in your bed in your electric comfort, but you're listening to us. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes,
How was your weekend, cousin?
My weekend was good, actually. I spent a lot of time with my stepmom, Lean.
Oh, how's she doing? That's my girl.
She good. Yeah, she good. She good. You know, we got out. We went to I call her my sister, my stepbrother's girlfriend. It was her birthday, so we went to a paint and sip, and that was the first time that I ever did that. I can't even draw stick man, but my painting came out pretty good. So I was.
What was your portrait?
It was a cardinal with
Wow.
with trees, and my cardinal. You could tell he was a bird.
Was it a stick bird or a regular bird?
No, he kind of. You can look at it and see he was all right.
You got pictures?
I do,
Okay,
I do.
So show me later on.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. I'm kind of proud of my little painting.
Where was the painting sip at?
It was in Wheaton. We went to Wheaton.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and my stepmom rode together, so I drove out to Joliet and then we drove out to Wheaton. And and then a couple of days later we went to family function.
Okay.
She had one which was held downtown, not downtown, in Chicago, out south. So I was just hanging with her this week, and
you went by my house, was you, and didn't see me, did you?
Girl, no, I wasn't there for I saw.
Oh, okay.
That's
wait, you ain't got to say it like that,
girl. No, I wasn't there for I saw.
I don't live that far.
Lies.
How my babies? How my girls?
They are. Well, one is good. The other one is nervous. Her surgery is coming up this Thursday. So,
okay.
But she's actually, been listening to a lot of gospel and praying and things like that. So she's been like kind of mellowing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Praying with our pastor, Pastor Betty.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Pastor Betty. We love you.
Yes, we do.
Well, I had a nice weekend.
What did you do?
I participated in the 5th anniversary leg soiree at the Bridgeport Arts Center.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It was lovely. I had a blast. Special shout out to the ice cream lady and my comedian sister Marcy, the one and only Deloney. I made a lot of new friends or connections. As you can say, those models were awesome. When I say awesome, they was from the small girl to the big girl. And baby, they rocked it. You hear me? They rocked it. That hot hosiery was nice. The vendors were awesome. Shout out to Delicia for her photo booth. Hey, boo. And everybody that attended, especially Ooh Wee Sweet Tea. I want to give you a special shout out because you were the sponsor for the entire event. So I had a good time.
Oh, okay.
I had a real good time.
Outside of the paint and sip that I did this weekend, I also, me and Alice and Gigi,
okay,
we kind of hung out on Friday. We went to Fridays on Friday. And it was the three of us plus a couple of more friends of ours, and we had a really good conversation. It was like, a man's point of view versus the women, and we just had good dialogue going there. That was a really good time. So we thinking about
doing it on a regular.
Yeah,
that would be good. It's good to get male feedback.
It is
to me.
It is. It was interesting because for them to be young men to have them. They were thinking outside of the box.
Okay.
You know, some of the conversation was like, you know what, didn't think about it like that, or so it was a lot of fun. We ended up enjoying ourselves, and then I took Alice home. I went home, but it was
Okay.
fun.
That's good. And we want to promote more young men or older men or just men, period, of all nationality. Make sure you tune in to intellectualradio.com and listen to us, Chicago Girlfriends. You never know what you're going to hear that night, but we are here for you. We also want to inform everybody our new issue for the month of May should be ready this Friday. So go to justmemagazine.com for more information.
Yes, and even if you want to advertise on Just Me Magazine, you can definitely click the link, and then it will give you all the information that you need to be able to do advertising. So,
Good.
yeah.
That's what we like about Just Be Magazine. Hi, Alice. I hope you're watching
Of course, she's stalking.
or you're typing, I hope.
Of course, she's watching. I just want to say hi to Eric, my cousin, Ebony, my sister, Rain. It was her birthday. That's who I
Oh,
did the sip and paint
happy
with.
birthday, Rain.
Yeah, and my cousin Erica. Hey y'all, thank y'all for
Hey,
tuning
Erica.
in. So we did that. Now we also what's coming up in May. Chicago CGF is our entertainment has partnered with Wanda Bolter from He Said She Say Show. And our second annual speed dating event on May 20th, Saturday. Tickets are $20. So you guys, if you guys want to go, definitely inbox me. I have tickets. You can inbox Alice or Teresa. You can also come out and do nothing else but kick it with your girls. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have gift certificates to the Essence Suites, an $80 value car wash. We're gonna have 5 yoga lessons. As a giveaway, we also with our boy DJ Coy, who
Hey,
takes
Coy.
phenomenal pictures. He will be giving away a free photo shoot. Um, excuse me. We would like to give a special thanks to our sponsor, Witherspoon Law Group, Essence Suite located in Orland Park, um, Made You Look Mobile Car Wash, Journey to Wholeness located in Oakland, and of course our photographer, DJ Coy. Um, I keep saying,
That's okay. That's
I
all
just
right.
thought about that. Uh,
That's for you,
you can,
Jazzy.
yeah, I know, right? You can buy tickets from ChicagoGirlfriends.com, JustMeMagazine.com, or BrownPaperTicket.com, or by calling 1-800-838-3006. Or you can also inbox me and you can get tickets from me as well. And if you live in the Bolingbrook area, you can also inbox Kimberly Owens. She also have tickets that are available. So if you're in that area, you could just inbox her and she'll meet up with you or find a way to be able to get you tickets. All right. So please do not miss. It's going to be so much fun. The speed dating, and it's going to also be a networking event. So definitely come out, all our entrepreneurs and everything. So it's going to be fun because I am. Oh, and they didn't mention on here, but the open bar. So
Oh,
your
yes.
the cost of the tickets is open bar for $20. Where they do that at?
You can't beat
You
that.
can't. So come out and have a good time with us.
That's a pint of 1800 coconut, so I think you better get there.
Yes, yes.
We also got another event coming up in May. I'm not sure the date. I think the date was either May 15th, but it's coming up. We're going to be busy for the month of May. Just keep
Mhm.
that in mind. This event is going to be held on 95th Street, 1828 West 95th Street. Thank you, Sheila and Curtis King Franklin, for offering your venue to us in the Beverly area. This is going to be stand up for our community. And at that event, we're going to be doing live taping and a lot of sponsorship and networking at this event as well. And Chicago Girlfriends Really want you to know your community, speak out, voice your opinion. If you want to do any actions or something with Chicago Girlfriends, you need to be at this event. And tickets are $10 at this event. And we'll give you the date later on during the show. Right now, we're going to take a quick break, hoping Redbone coming to the studio. If not, we have other topics, Stephanie's Around the World, and of course, I'm sorry, not Around the World. Never too much, never too much, never too much. I'm getting messed up because Redbone is not here. And of course, T. Bizzle said it. We'll be back in 2 and 2. See you in a minute. All right. Thank you for tuning back in after our 2 and 2. Redbone made it in. Redbone, everybody was looking for you. Where was you at, lady?
I've been sitting out there on that stand.
Put your mic up under closer. I don't know if they can hear you.
You know what
There she is. Hey, Redbone.
I know I'm going crazy because then I saw on the thing some people taking pictures. So I'm like, where's Alice now?
Oh no, we here.
You didn't see my car?
I didn't know who car it was. I thought that was the people that's on the screen. I thought they were in here and we could watch it from the screen.
That was a previous show.
Yeah. Because I got here a few minutes before 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. We ready?
So I was like, let me text these fools.
Nah, we here. How was your weekend, Redbone?
Work.
Always. 100 hours. That's you.
Yes.
You want to let me hold something?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to hold this
I
paper?
need one. I'm talking about some money. That's what I'm talking about. What you do this weekend? Everybody was asking where you at. What you do this weekend besides work?
Work. Work.
Okay. You didn't go to sleep. You didn't eat. You didn't do nothing.
I don't eat that much.
I see. You're about 115 now, right?
Oh, shut up.
She looking real good, real good.
Nope, I did some doubles.
Well, we switching it up tonight. You know how you be fussing at boss lady about not thinking about you. So we thinking about you. We ready to hear your around the world.
Don't think about me.
Okay, well, no problem. We put you after you think about everything. Cousin, you ready for your never too much, never too much, never too much?
Yep.
All right, cuz, what's that hot topic you got tonight for never too much?
If you forced your mate to have a vasectomy and you ended up pregnant, is it right for your mate to leave? Like, would you say?
Wow.
Huh?
Like, if you forced your man to have and she kept the baby.
All this is after.
Is this his baby?
Yeah. No, it's not his baby.
Oh,
She was saying she didn't want any more kids. She had like 5 kids, and she forced her husband to have a vasectomy. And then, like 5 years later, she ended up pregnant.
So not only did she trick off, she made him have a major surgery.
Made him have a major surgery, then made him have a major baby.
Wow.
Yeah,
because now the baby, she's carrying his last name, so the baby is carrying it, and it's not his. He stayed though.
He did stay.
He stayed. He loved her. When he said "for better, for worse," he meant it.
No,
that's definitely worse.
Sometimes benefits is something, so people stay around for certain things.
Oh, okay. That's what the producer said. He said he was getting benefits. He'll stay too. I don't know. If I was a guy that happened to me, I have to think about that.
Or better yet, reverse it. Mm-hmm. What if your husband asked you to tie your tubes?
Mm-hmm. And he got another chick pregnant?
And he got somebody else pregnant?
I'm out.
You wouldn't stay?
I'm out. I'm out. Because why did you make me do this major surgery? Is for real.
Oh, I know.
That's like, it's no reverse.
No going back.
You can reverse getting your tubes out.
That's all right. I don't
want to pay
there.
for it.
No, so that's another $25,000 or something. Reverse these. That's too much.
You know, I was very surprised, but no, they said, and they still married.
Okay. Well, they truly love each other.
No, he truly loved her.
Oh, well, see, some men are like that. You have at least 4 good men out of 400,000.
And my thing is, why did she ask him to get one?
Because she didn't want to have no more kids.
Is any of those kids his?
Yeah, they had 5 together.
Oh, okay.
They had 5 together. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, I don't want any more. I need you to get a vasectomy. And then he did.
Okay.
And then, like,
she could just tie her tubes.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. If I don't want any more kids, that's what I would do. If I didn't want any more kids.
Because you're keeping yourself still
open, right.
And you stopping him, period.
But she didn't want to go through the surgery.
But she wanted to put him through it.
She figured she had the kids. So if she had to
put him through it.
But she figured she gave birth, he could do at least do that.
That's still selfish. Because what if we break up and we go on about our biz, or you just happen to explode somewhere in a car driving down the street?
See?
And then he starts his life all over again with somebody else, and he cannot have babies.
So now he can't have the babies.
But he still got 5 kids, though.
Don't matter. He might want something with the new wife.
So I would say keep his goods, and the woman get their tubes tied.
What would you do, cuz?
No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have stayed if you were that adamant about me tying my tubes, not tying my tubes, and you had another baby. I'm probably gonna need bail money.
Oh, right.
Somebody gonna need to
see. You're gonna wear your favorite color orange is the new black, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I can't do that, and I don't think I
look good in stripes, black and white.
I don't look good in orange at all. I look like one of the sun-kissed oranges. So, no.
Yeah,
I don't like being betrayed. That's to me, that's internal. That's forever.
But you don't think that's something? I mean, to me, it's amazing how he got over that. Because this happened a while ago, and he actually raised those kids to be his own.
Well, that's good. I love him. This is a black man?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Did she get those tubes tied?
No.
Right.
She never did. She ended up having 2 extra kids.
So she got 7.
Yeah.
So she went out and cheated again.
So what happened was he was really in love. So
he had to be. And you said they still together?
They still together.
Well, that's married. Good. God bless him.
He really meant for better or for worse.
Yeah, that's worse. He didn't Chris. She ought to be glad he didn't Chris Brown her. I'm serious. Think about it. I know a young lady now. She's married. I don't want to say her name. She's married, and she thinks the same thing. She feels I went and I did this procedure to, have these children. So what are you doing to show me that you're supportive of what I did? But like I was telling her, you still have a supportive spouse because he's working. You at home, you not working. So you got to like Ava said, you got to look at the benefits. Quit, being selfish, saying it was all about you. It was you all together. You all decided that together as a group. So now you saying, well, you tired and you want to get out. You made this decision that you want to stay there. So you got to think about it long and hard. If I tell any man, well, at our age anyway, 35, to get a vasectomy and I pop off and get pregnant, then I kind of get what I got coming.
I'm going to say this. I think that nobody can convince me to tie my tubes if I wanted more kids.
Okay.
Regardless, if we're together and if I want to have more kids, you're going to have to reconsider that.
But she said she didn't want no more kids.
Yeah, she said she didn't want no more kids. He might have wanted some more kids. That's probably why he stayed around.
And she ended up getting pregnant again. Liar. So you called your husband to do something, you turned around and you still got pregnant after you told him you want him to get a vasectomy so she wouldn't get pregnant.
Yeah.
So that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. And she didn't go to jail, nothing. They didn't have a big blowout, nothing.
I'm sure there was some turmoil, but no, he walked around embarrassed for a while.
Of course.
Embarrassed for a long time, but
that's
but they definitely they still together. I was surprised. I was like, I couldn't. When she had that second baby, she would have been in the dirt somewhere. But that's just my fault.
You didn't claim to want no kids. You got you a little man on the slide.
Right.
But you never know what was going on in the bedroom as well. Maybe he might be able to shoot some bullets, but now maybe it was coming out of a rubber gun instead of a
this man got to come see his kids, pick up his kids.
You know what?
You didn't discuss that. Do you know if they do it?
They don't. No, he's the father. That other person is not involved in the kid's life.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And then you mess around and did the dummy.
Smart. That's definitely.
Man popped you off. You made your husband get a vaccine. And now he don't want to have nothing to do with kids. What was the point?
Maybe the husband, maybe he felt some sort of way to why he accepted those kids. But he did. He raised some kids as his own.
And he didn't cheat? He didn't do any of that? That you know of?
Not that I know of.
Ain't no babies lurking.
Okay.
Right. Well, right. Ain't no telltale sign. But, yeah, no.
Wow. Okay. That's something that, I don't know. I can't do it. I'm sorry. 2017, the things I know now.
Can somebody convince you to get your tubes tied?
No.
I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in the certain different birth controls. All my friends will tell you, I don't like the IUDs. I don't like the depth throw or the patch because of all of the after effects that all of my friends are going through. They cancer, a clot here, losing their hair, memory loss. You do the pill, go on whatever, kill the little fetus or whatever, have your cycle, but all the other stuff, no.
You rather do tubes,
that? The pill. Not that morning after. I'm talking about the birth control pill because you still regulating.
Okay.
You still regulating your
that's
cycle.
The pill. That's the
no, not that
pill. I thought you were talking.
No,
about.
Not the abortion pill. No, I'm talking about the pill. The 28 or the 21 pack. You can do that, but to put an object in you to withhold you having a child, and then all of this negative stories that I hear, well, my stomach bloated, I'm losing my hair, I be sleep all day Saturday and Sunday, no. I don't like the fact that they're on it, but they my girls, I love them.
But okay, so if you was with someone and they say, Teresa, hey, look, I don't want any more kids, I want you to have it. Can somebody convince you to tie your tubes?
No.
What about you?
Look at her. Look at no convincing, Avis.
Girl, not. I mean, if you want the demonic spirit to come out of me,
See,
because
I'm telling
you don't do that. People. If you husband and wife, y'all discuss something like that, it would be no disrespect. But for somebody to come out and tell you, can you get your tubes tied? No.
Okay, because they were husband and wife.
I wouldn't get mad at that person, but I wouldn't do it.
I can't.
If it's my husband and we discussing and about the kids, I wouldn't do it.
Mm.
I can't. That's just me. Sorry.
That put
Would you do it?
blank in your life, like I got
You
something
like,
I
no.
can't.
You know what? My body is my own. That's all I got to say with that. I mean, if you don't want any more kids, then you need to not mess with me. No, I'm just joking.
I'm just trying to say,
I just, if I don't want kids, then I would make that choice. I mean, if he want kids, then I mean, my body is my own. If I want to have his kid or not, I just, I can't. I don't want any more kids though. I'm almost done. And then I have multiples.
You got a healthy, beautiful family.
I pop them out 2-3 at a time. I can't.
Oh, you one of those you just go and you pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no. I have a litter of kids.
Wow. Okay. Can't touch you.
That's
You got
something you
to
can't reverse.
Right.
Right. So yeah.
It's like something in your life. Your soul knows that this body cannot have babies. It's just that thought, that conscious.
But see,
and
that's
even if
the
you
part
don't want
about
any kids, it's just that conscious. That's the feel like that.
But you know what? See, that's the beauty about being a woman. Women desire to have children. Most women, not all of them, but most of them, they have that. I can do this as a woman. I think that's the beauty about being a woman. Except,
the
last week,
the actual birth part.
You know what? Now I didn't. It hurt, but right afterwards, I was completely fine.
Oh, okay. I enjoyed my pregnancy.
I enjoyed my pregnancy. I love my pregnancies.
I enjoyed, man. I thought that
what
was
about
beautiful.
You? Look at why you.
She like, I want to.
I enjoy none of mine.
You enjoy none of your pregnancies?
No. Oh, I loved mine.
I did too. Even with the twins.
Yeah. Why you didn't like it? You had complications?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I was high risk. I couldn't enjoy it.
I was sick.
I was nervous and stressed because I didn't know what at what given time they would have fell out or all of that. So I couldn't enjoy it because every day was a day that something could happen. So to keep in your mind that, okay, I'm 4 months pregnant, okay, I'm 5 months, thinking that you're getting closer and closer, because when I'm high risk, I have to get a cerclage.
Oh, okay.
To keep my babies in. I can't. I have to stay in bed. I can't walk around. I have to stay. I'm bed ready.
Okay, so a cerclage is when they take I was just about to say that because probably a few of our viewers don't know. A cerclage is when they actually take a stitch. Is when your uterus don't close all the way, so they have to actually take a stitch and bring it like a drawstring to be sure that the uterus is closed, so to hold the baby.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I never heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! So you had to be on bed rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the thing about that is once you have the cerclage, when they take it out, when you went into labor, did you have to have a cesarean?
Yeah.
Because I know, because sometimes there's when you close, because then if your uterus is not strong enough to hold the baby as it gets older, right? So they stitch you closed. But then when you go to have the baby, they take the thread out so that you can try to give a vaginal birth. But sometimes your uterus then won't open. So so a lot of times after that, then you have to end up with a cesarean, which is surgery, which is major surgery for a woman. So,
I never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the cerclage was the reason why I had to get a cesarean. That was Shania. She decided to stick her foot where it shouldn't belong in some beds and there shouldn't have been. So they had no choice. But
that's breech, right? With the feet. Okay. What about your baby? Your little boy, was he okay?
I had to get a cerclage with him too. And see, one thing about those cerclages is that Like Shania was born. I had her in 6.5 months.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that age.
Sakara stayed. The
Six
baby
6 months.
didn't.
That's a preemie, right?
Right.
Okay.
The Sakara stayed. But what happens is, the Sakara. Mm.
Can you sorry y'all. I would kill my girlfriend later.
That's
She's
it.
mad. Slide to the left.
She want to let you know.
She
How you
lives in
doing,
a
Tanya?
right. She lives in a different state, so she probably didn't realize that.
That's all right. We love you, Tanya.
But one thing about when you have those, it's a risk. So they have to numb you from the waist on down. They have to tilt like this. You're laying straight in the bed. They have to tilt you all the way here so everything goes back. And then they try to stitch you closed, and there'd be a possibility that they can puncture your bag. See, that's what happened with Shania. They made a mistake of puncturing my bag. They didn't tell me. I'm quite sure they knew they punctured it because every day that I was at home, I was leaking fluids.
Oh,
And every time I go,
wow.
they say there's fluids around there, and it didn't happen when I stood up for some reason. It only happened when I was laying in bed, like I
And they
was.
wouldn't
So
tell
wherever,
you.
no, they didn't tell me. But then, so when Shania was so low, because she didn't have no fluids to rotate. So she was actually scrunched up in a squatting position in my stomach.
Dry,
Right
right.
now, her feet is hard because her feet was bruised when she came out. She couldn't move.
Oh, poor
It's kind of like
baby,
a frog
Jesus.
just can't leap, just sitting there. And so she set her butt on her feet and all of that, and she couldn't even move. So I guess she kept kicking. She kept kicking down at my stitches, and next thing you know, when I made 6.5 months, the bag just bust. She was still there because the stitches held her in there.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, you're supposed to be like a pear. And then you open, when you're pregnant, you opens up, begins to open. Once you start to open into that orange, that's when the baby can come on out. And see, mine was open up to like 1.5 centimeters. So they had to close it. But I was laying in the bed and the bag just bust, and I went to the hospital. They, then they got to automatically then take the stitches out because your baby can go into stress. So they have to release those stitches to make sure the baby don't go into stress, and in case they need to do a mercy, whatever. And I think they tried. It was at that point I was dry birth. They was gonna keep her in there long as they could. It don't matter if she would have lasted another 9 months. They was gonna try to keep her in there. I don't know how long was they able to do it. But next thing you know, her foot came out, and they checked me, and they was like, a foot is in the uterus, so they had to mercy C-section me.
Wow. That's
Well, she
deep.
survived, but Malik came full term.
So you was good with him, and he
I was
didn't.
on bed rest with him, but I did a little more research and try to find out how, because the doctors do not tell you. The doctor never told me about a cerclage. They never told me about progesterone shots. I had other people that went through it end up telling me, and I had to research it because that's how Malik went full term. Because I had lost one baby. The second one was Shania came early, and Malik, he was trying to come early too. I went in labor actually with Malik. They gave me some pills to stop him, and it actually worked. But I researched progesterone shots. That's when you go in labor. Those shots supposed, if you don't have enough progesterones, whatever, those shots supposed to stop that. So I had to go every week to get shot in my butt for Malik. So Malik actually came 9 months.
Wow, you did good.
Yeah.
If any of our
So
viewers,
now I did
not the
not.
men.
So now I did not enjoy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
can
having.
see
see.
why. Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
I
even
give
with
you a
being
shout
I
out because
can't
that's
say that I
deep.
haven't went through no child labor birth because Malik was playing. When the bag broke, so I didn't go through labor with her, and Malik was playing. I told him I was done. Just get him out, do what you need to do. But I'm not gonna carry this boy inside of me anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I was waking up throwing up in my sleep. So I thought I was gonna choke one day in my sleep and die. So I went to the doctors like I had admitted myself in the hospital, at UIC, and told them I want this baby out of me. I said, please, I researched it. I told them I want them to draw some fluids, make sure the baby lungs is okay
Right.
for it to come out. They did that. I was in the hospital over the weekend. I came back and they came to me and said, if you want to go home, because it's gonna might take a time due to the weekend or get the results. I said, yeah. They said, well, you can stay. I said, no, I want to go home. As soon as I made it home, they called me and said, you could come back. The baby lungs is strong. Now this is Malik. I came back. They was like, came back the next day, they prepped me. My mom was in there with me and cut the little sucker up open and popped out. He came
And
home
he
when
a
he's
little
supposed to came
cutie
home.
pie too. Hey kids, if you all looking at mommy show. Well, we
Yeah.
be back in 2 and 2. We're gonna take this quick break and come back with Ava's segment around the world. Thank you for tuning into Intellectual Radio. You're watching Chicago Girlfriends. Beep, beep, beep.
Well, ask me that
Yeah.
question again.
No, I'm not.
My
I
question
just
I
don't.
tonight.
All right. Welcome back to Chicago Girlfriends. We were just getting more gynecological terms and phrases because I never heard of what is it again? Scalage?
Cerclage.
Cerclage.
If you have
Okay.
high blood pressure and it's getting high, then they will have to immediately.
Oh wow. Well, you
Uh,
educated me.
they have
You
to do a
did.
C-section. I mean, they have to take the baby no matter how many months.
Well, that's why you got the news around the world segment.
Yes.
What do you have planned for us tonight? Because you educated me
You
on
know
the
what?
scalage.
My around the world news. I wanted what is you all thought on this. Now they saw us march. They see what's going on in our community. They see that unarmed black men are being killed in the hands of whites. They see all of this. And why is it that Donald Trump keeps talking about these other countries and how they're killing their people when they're not even trying to solve the problem with your own people? So you go into another country, spend our tax dollars to say they're doing this, they're killing their people. So are you all killing us? So I'm not saying that I'm not concerned or don't have feelings for another country, but you all can't even solve that. And then you talking about they are killers, so are your people.
So why can't we fix what we got going on here?
So you trying to solve a problem there, but yet y'all doing it to us here. Y'all ain't no different from nobody else.
So
This is true.
So your question is why we not taking care of home first?
Yeah, my question is, why is it that people? Well, what do you think? Do you feel sorry for the other countries, or do you feel like they need to solve the problem here?
Do they need to take?
I
Were
wouldn't
you
say
saying
responsibility.
our taxpayer money and spend it locally? I'm a firm believer
I
you
think
take
they
care of
can.
home first. So if that's what you're asking me, should I think our resources should be here? Do I think we should help out other countries? Absolutely. You know why? Because my son is in another country right now. So
Yes.
absolutely. So I do think
Well,
that
not they're
we
not
should.
your son not there getting gassed up. I'm talking about like
No, but I mean
every
anything
time
that
they
happen. I
hear.
mean he's still not on U.S. land, so anything that's happening overseas, I am concerned about. Where other people are. I have
That's
compassion
not
for
what I'm talking
people.
about. I'm talking about if Chicago, was burning and gassing up, their people, and somebody came over to bomb us out. I'm not saying your son don't live in it. I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's serving the country. Praise the Lord. I know what you're saying. But that's not but he's not getting bombed over there because he live over there. What I'm saying is he's taking up, call himself trying to kill people because what they doing to innocent people is dying over there too. So but yet you're trying to solve a problem over there, saying they're killing up their people, but you all doing the same thing to us. And you act on it quickly. Y'all investigate things like that. And when something happens, y'all go to another country, y'all will bomb them out. But you still won't solve the problem that's going on in America. Why these police officers not going to jail for these crimes? Why is it that they've just
that's kind of like a girlfriend when you think about it. Well, not a very good girlfriend, but a girlfriend. When they could tell you how your relationship is going with your man, but she over here getting her eyes blacked every other day.
Right.
That's kind of how we're doing things. We can look at other people's problems and can't see our own.
Oh no, they see it.
I mean, they see it, but I'm sure she feel them eyes getting black too.
Yeah.
But some people always they can see things more clear when they are on a different side. You know what I'm saying? They know.
I don't know. I think that they doing what they want to do. They don't have no problem with these officers killing us.
Oh no, I'm sure.
And if they wanted to stand up, they would. They only stand up when you're doing something to them. And they all
that's the way it's always been.
Exactly. So why should we be worried about other what's going on in
other countries? I see what you're saying. Worry about what we need.
Well, see, you know what? Because I did not realize until the current president, and so we have to be careful because Snoop got arrested.
Sure did.
Got arrested for treason. Around this mug. So I didn't realize that even for him to have as big of a following on his ignorance, that goes to show you how. And it's not just Caucasians; it's a whole bunch of people jumping on his bandwagon, like they buying into what he's saying. That's why I can't stand the news.
Well, you gotta understand, the world is not perfect. You got evil people, and so sometimes evil people follow evil people. Ignorant people follows ignorant people. So you gotta think about.
And that just goes
if you're
to show
an ignorant person and I'm ignorant, I'm gonna vote for you.
But see, that's the thing.
I ain't gonna think nothing's wrong with you.
This is the thing. That's what I'm saying. It just brings a brighter light on how uneducated some of us are. I'm just saying.
I got you. I agree with you.
And some people can be educated, but just no brain. They just evil.
That's true.
Evil. But some people just evil. I mean, even from the slavery. When you able to sit there and watch somebody get burned and beat after they even fought in the war for you, and they come back on the plantation, got to get beat for it, and you have no conscience. You can watch it.
But you know what? I mean, okay, so I try to be very careful on what I watch, even through Facebook. I've seen some crap that came through on Facebook of people literally not even a week ago. A friend of mine posted how they're selling Black people over in a different country. And they video recorded.
I didn't even look at it. I didn't want to see it.
Did you? But you know what I'm talking about.
I just saw the image of a girl,
and he hit her over the head, and I couldn't watch the rest because I was like, "What?"
I didn't even want to look at it. I read the title, and that was it.
And see, and he hit her over the head, and she started seizuring. So they literally cracked her skull. I couldn't watch the rest, but that just goes to show you what we're doing. I mean, we're not, sitting right in front of it, but we're still taking that in, so we're doing the same thing. When we watch stuff like that, we're desensitizing ourselves to humanity, or being able to care properly for people. But did that too. I mean, we're doing the same thing, we just doing it through social media or YouTube or, all these fight scenes and Instagram and all these other social media avenues. So I don't understand what the difference is.
What difference? You saying we doing it too?
No, I'm saying when we watch things like that.
Oh, you went okay.
Okay.
I mean, I know we was on
you like.
Look, I'm trying to figure out where I'm thinking you answering a question about,
That was a red bone moment.
I'm
a red bone moment. That's why we doing the same thing.
You looked at me like,
oh my God, you brought the topic up.
Right.
I agree with both of you ladies. We need to fix home before we try to fix other places.
I do too, but I do think we still should help out other countries.
A white man killed 7 black people, and Donald Trump had commented on that. But he tweeted about everything else.
Well, he just tweeted, baby. He got a wonderful staff tweeting for him. He's something else.
He probably sitting back eating his little bonbons. What they say? Yeah, tell him something told.
This is the first presidency that I've ever experienced that I'm very uncomfortable.
But you know what? And then when people talk about his first 100 days,
it's not the first president I've been uncomfortable
he's
with.
like, I did this. It seems like he's just trying to sign orders and do this, go bomb somebody in his first 100 days, make it look like he's just doing something. And then they found everybody, to say something positive about it. Ain't gonna find nobody say something negative. Well, then that was Obama. They was standing out on the street with monkey signs, calling them this, telling them they need to go back here and there. The media goes to find somebody to say something negative about Obama. But they know how ignorant Donald Trump is, but you don't hear them. Now, had that been Obama, a black man acting the way Donald Trump is acting, they would have been talking about.
I'm sorry, they would have been kicked him out of the office.
They would have tried to impeach him.
And I think that's why Donald Trump is he's actually jealous of the prestige.
He is obsessed with Obama. I think he just cut something with Michelle's educated something. He cut something. It's everything Obama's doing. He's hurried up knocking him out the box. He obsessed with Obama. I mean, you a rich man, got nothing to live. I mean, it's like you're doing absolutely nothing. You can go where you want to go, do what you want to do. I think your life is boring. I think that's why he tweets all the doggone time.
Probably. He is definitely a joke.
And then Michelle Obama did do things. She made appearances with her husband, but the first was supposed to be first lady don't even make many appearances with him.
Can she really speak English?
I don't care what she could speak.
I mean,
she spoke enough to bring her butt over here.
I just refuse to follow. But to get back to what you said, if he's the first president that made you feel uncomfortable, he was not the first president that made me feel uncomfortable. I wasn't comfortable with either one of those Bushes. I don't like Bush. I don't like Bush beer. I don't like Bush nothing.
I wasn't uncomfortable with them because the media would have more to say, but this one, it just seemed like nobody's saying nothing, and he's getting away with a lot of buffoonery. I mean, that's just what.
Because they scared to say something.
This is the way they always been, though.
Yeah, and it's just more prevalent.
Even when the people's enslaved and when they got out of slavery, they have conferences about they're gonna always be slaves. And this is how they are. Some people are.
But they've been thinking now it's just out more in the front.
Yeah, you just see it more. That's all.
It's a scary.
England's always been there. Never went anywhere. That's why there are Ku Klux Klans and other. Y'all can't even go home and work a job, go on family trips, visit your family, and do this. You got to worry about somebody's skin color and how many ways you can do to kill them. That's vicious. That's just like a pit bull. They got that viciousness in them. You can raise them some to be nice, and some of them be nice, but they still got that vicious mentality in them.
Well, they're going to attack you. Well, that's why even if you're not, whatever term you want to use, religious,
so that's why I'm saying
spiritual,
some people act like that.
Yeah, we just got to pray.
Not all.
Do better. Try to think positive the best we can. But we need to educate ourselves. This is what we stress all the time on Chicago Girlfriends. If you don't know, educate yourself. Don't use the words, I did my research by Googling, no pun intended. Really, really educate yourself. It's a lot of things out here on Wikipedia, in your phone. You can look up an app or something to find out any information. It's accessible to you, but educate yourself about religion, politics, and race, and you'll go a long way instead of just guessing or not knowing. But we're going to close it out with my segment tonight. I got some hot topics. T. Bizzle said it. I'm gonna start with the second one since we started talking about how crooked the president of the United States is. These are two really, really personal questions, especially with me. My first one is: if you do business with a black-owned business, and the owner or the manager, whoever, of this product or this event has done something, or you have done something to make them uncomfortable or not satisfied with the product, would you say something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It didn't have to be back on. If I'm not satisfied for something that I am paying my money for, I speak up. And yeah. And I speak up. You're gonna know it, and the customer behind me gonna know it if you don't act professional with it. I'll let them know. I won't let nobody else walk into the type of customer service, because I do customer service, so I'm big on customer service. So with that being said, I expect a high level of customer service because that's what I give you. So if someone says so, and I would tell, if I got bad service, I go, oh yeah, don't go the JC, bully.com. Don't go there, because this is what I expect. Or I would say beware, because when I went there, I would tell my story, so the other person would beware and be like, oh, if you want to give bully.com a second chance, or that was just my experience, that's on you. However, I would tell you that the service was bad, regardless of where it was.
Okay. What about you, Redbone? Would you say something?
Of course.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you're doing a service, you want to be the best at it so you can bring your customers. So you want your customers to be satisfied. So if you do something that that's wrong, and I'm telling you that is wrong, yeah, you should be able to fix it with no problem. So I'll be like, oh my God, I am so sorry about that. You should want to correct that. But some people, it's evil.
And they don't want to say nothing.
Get the pit bull in them.
Right. Or they want
to get mad at the fact that you even told them to fix the problem. Sometimes people get mad.
Now, I've been told not to tell nobody at a restaurant to refix your food, because restaurants are different. Mm-hmm. But I still complain. My son was like, we was having, I date my kids, and
I complain if I can see that you cooking the food.
Okay. No,
like Mr. Sub, you messed that sandwich up,
right?
You see them.
No, I mean, we was out and they did something, and my son was like, "You complain." He was like, "I don't want to eat here."
Yeah. Because I like
they do something like that. Like that girl, remember she stuck all her little juices on her neck. Was that Burger King?
I forgot.
I don't want to. You know what? I don't. One of those establishments. She stuck her juices. I guess somebody made her mad and put on a hamburger.
You remember they did that on TV? Was it a big expert about that? Mm-hmm. Like with the guy who put his.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
When the guy put his. I need to start watching television, but I really try hard not to let a lot of garbage in.
Oh, that's good. Don't worry about it. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
My son told me I should watch these.
Because the reason why I asked this question, I have some, doing comedy. Sometimes you go to a good venue and there's a good audience. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you go to a more or less inexpensive venue, I could say, to put it nicely, and still have a good audience, or should I say, a rowdy audience or a tough audience. I had did an event, and I noticed that the person who had the event, not one time did they say, "I appreciated you, I enjoyed you, I thank you," but the person called me a sidekick.
Sidekick?
Yes. And the person, now the audience was vibing off of me, and the other people at the event, they was like, "Oh, we like you, T. Bizzle, you the bomb." But the person that had the event, not one time did they say anything. Matter of fact, when I was doing a live video, the person told me, "Oh, you need to take a break. You just too energetic. You just too." So I'm thinking in my mind, after the event was over, that if we're two professional business people in the industry, if I did something or I said a joke that might have been vulgar or maybe profanity, or I just wasn't what you thought I might have been, I'm expecting you to come to me and say, "You know what, I like you, blah, blah, blah. But the next time, if I decide to use you for an event, maybe you should do such and such, because that's what I like." Mm-hmm. Not according to the audience, but according to what you like, to help me grow. So then I'll know, okay, well, you didn't like this particular type of comedy. Or some of my friends that sing, you didn't think I could perform the song the way you wanted it. Or if I was a musician, I didn't play the song how you thought it should be played.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel from one black business owner to another business owner,
Mm-hmm.
you should come to me and say, hey, I like you, whatever, but I thought you were going to do this. And then I could apologize to you and say, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Or, next time, give me a shout, let's do this. That's what I'm thinking. And that's why I asked that question. Would you say something? Because this person never said nothing. And it's been on my mind for a while.
But why do you think they didn't say anything? Do you think that they just didn't want to offend you, or
maybe offend me, or just didn't want to say nothing, period? But you know what?
They
you
saying something when they doing little things that
they're not doing nothing, and I wouldn't expect that from
telling you to take a break. You so energetic, and they saying something just the wrong thing. You're not saying the right thing.
Exactly.
So you saying something, but you want to be sarcastic. It's still pit bulls and people.
I'm telling you, I was. You
be wondering what people be going through, and they like the reason why they act the way they act. Like that man was going. He was trying to shoot people on Facebook. They were saying, you got to be mentally. No one testing him to see we see mentally. All because I shot somebody. You think somebody is mentally? A lot of people are walking around right now who's mentally. Even the people that be talking about it, somehow.
But say something.
Psychotic.
Right, like you say, I say something. Just like if I go to a restaurant and the food isn't good, I'm not gonna put them on blast. I'm gonna say, well, this didn't taste right, or this was burnt. Could you either redo it correctly, or give me my money back?
And not come back.
I mean, well, if they're rude and unprofessional, yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
I wouldn't tell. I never did that. I always be like, oh my God, this food is terrible. I don't want to go back.
Regardless of how they respond to if you did something, and especially if I'm spending my money, you're gonna know about it. And if you're rude, I'm gonna give you what you gave me. I'm gonna give you back your product, and I'm gonna want my money back, and I could just take my business elsewhere. I mean, that's simple to me. But
you would say something, right? Whether it's food
I'm more
or a performer, if a performer did something,
whatever it is, I always speak my mind.
See,
and I don't always do it. Sometimes I let sleeping dogs down.
Okay, so you think I should let sleeping dogs lie and don't mention nothing to this?
Because she didn't say what? Yeah, she didn't
say anything. Just didn't give,
congratulate you and all that. I won't even worry about it. Why don't you be worried about it?
Did you get paid?
Yeah, that.
You good.
Oh, okay. I take that, I take that very serious.
Well,
and I just think,
because with that type of business that you're in, being a comedian, you definitely live by referrals. So you want to be sure. So
something. That little power people have over you or something.
But you know what?
It is.
That's funny acting is,
But at the same time, you still, because you are offering a product.
Correct.
As a business person, and if you're feeling some type of way as a business person, I would think that you would go to that person and say, hey, you know what? I kind of think that maybe you didn't enjoy my show.
No.
So I would.
No, because that's what my friend, Miss Karen.
No. You don't say that, because that person, everybody's not going to laugh. When I go to a comedy show, I don't laugh all the time. Sometimes I smile inside. So I think the approach would have been like, how do you think I did? Not you didn't like my show. She turned around and said, first of all, who said I don't sometimes a person is acting the way she act, would turn around and flip that on you to make it like you was tripping. Therefore you go the day, you'll be going out with your head between your tail.
Well, okay. Well,
so I would say, how do you think I did? Then make them open up and talk.
Right. Okay. Well, yes, that's what I'm getting at. I would find a way to
be able to look at you.
That's happening. I see what you're getting from.
I heard you didn't like my show. Let me tell you something. That is.
No, I'm telling you.
That's how she went right. I know you didn't like my show.
No, but I would find a way, because I would want to be sure that when I'm offering a product, that who I'm offering it to, that first of all, especially because I do commission. So if I'm living by word of mouth or commission based only, I want to be sure that my product that I'm offering, whether it's comedian or sheets or whatever, that you're completely satisfied, because I'm gonna need you to tell the next person,
exactly.
Hey, that's why I need you to ask how they think I did.
And then I would, so I would definitely follow up with her. And if she don't, if you feel that she felt,
I think that already.
I would
by certain words.
Because it looks like you got some on your man now. You're trying to come back.
But you know what? If it's bothering you, it's eating you alive, and then that can
But
hurt your
that
business.
could be a possibility. It could be
You never know until you
insecurity
ask.
too.
That
Also,
that
Might
that
be.
could that could
I
be.
mean, it could be a
Might
little
be.
bit of everything.
That could be. That definitely could be. But then you won't
That's
know
why I
until you ask.
let the dog die.
I don't
She
let
didn't say
dogs
nothing
die when I
bad.
gotta eat
Yeah, she.
because I'm been eating that dog. Mm-mm. I need to know because that's my money. And then
How
if
long
I'm
has it
giving
been?
I'm trying to talk in
cold, but we
cold,
already
right?
know it ain't been
Right.
that
Has it
long.
been a month, two,
No, it ain't
more
been
than a
that.
No.
week?
It's been
Fresh.
it's fresh, right?
Fresh.
Well,
So
I leave it. I mean, if it's a week fresh or a couple days fresh, I mean, you can send an email. It's like, how do you think I did?
email. You know what? That's so impersonal.
And see, but I did that, and I thought they were going to answer. They didn't even answer.
You
Don't
know
worry
what?
about it.
No,
Let
Yeah.
it die.
I
Let her
would.
eat and let the dog die and lay
Right.
down and
I'm
roll
with you on
over.
that.
I'm a big girl. I like to eat, so
I
I
won't
would
even.
definitely
Mm-mm.
be sure that my business. That's what I'm saying. I give good customer service.
You do. You
You know
do.
what I'm saying? So I would do a follow up. Just to be
She
sure
could did a
that you
follow
are.
right then and there. Don't go home and you feeling some type of way.
No, I mean sometimes you got to
And when
kind of
she
sit
asks you,
back.
girl, you need to take a break. You feel so enjoyable. Like, oh, girl, you should be like, how do you think I did? You should be, I'm so tired. Open your mouth.
But you know what? Now this is the thing.
She probably would be like, you want to work nothing?
A
Let
follow
me
up
tell you something.
sometimes it is good to wait a little, not too long, but a
Mhm.
little, because then they can kind of see, oh, they kind of turned out well with the audience. When they go and get feedback from other people
Mhm.
on how things were, they could go, oh, okay, so you enjoyed it. Oh, I had a great turnout, regardless if I liked her or not. I still, my audience enjoyed her, or I got what I was looking for. At the end of the day, I might not have enjoyed her work, but my end product became a success. So
Right.
I would give it a little while to do a follow up to be sure that that was something that you liked. To
It's gonna
give
look like
her
she
the
been worried all this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
people gotta do things differently.
I don't know.
I would
I
look at
just
it like, man, this person gonna wait this doggone long to ask me, and blah blah blah. She must be worried. She must want my business again. She must want me to
I
put
just
on
had
this.
I had a different expectancy of the
But
person because
then you probably are that
but
type
that's
that like keep things on your mind too, and just can't let it go.
I
The
want to
stress will
know.
kill you
I have a
in the
very well.
industry.
Nothing, that's not gonna kill me, boo. It'd probably be overweight or some. But I have a very close friend. She's a performer. Her name is KB Evans. Hey KB, and she taught me, you cannot wear your feelings on your sleeve. So that's not the issue. The issue is also make room for improvement. So like if I do something and she's there, or if even it's one of her productions, she'll say, T Bizzle, you did this, but next time do this. Watch your crowd, or do this or do that. Or next time wear this outfit because you didn't look such and such. So she's teaching me how to grow. It might be that she didn't like it. It doesn't mean that I was horrible, but she'll tell me, so the next time do
Well,
blah blah
but
blah blah
people
blah.
conceive
And
people
that's what
all the
I
time,
expected the
so
person to do. But everybody can't do that. But
everybody don't do
I
that.
know we had a great show tonight. I
yeah.
thank my
Cause
girlfriends,
I would have lied. I
Redbone.
would have been like, how did I do? You did great.
Right, I
You know,
know.
people tell the truth or not. All their faces express the truth.
Okay, so before we leave out of here, again, I do want to ask our viewers to go to either the Just Me magazine or Chicago Girlfriends page, like our pages. As well, you can go to chicagogirlfriends.com, justmemagazine.com, and brown paper bag tickets for the upcoming event that is coming up on May 20th. Again, the tickets are $20. It is an open bar. Uh,
Open bar.
we will be partnered with Wanda Bolter from He Say She Say, which is a great
Hey
show.
Wanda.
So definitely check her out here on Intellectual Radio. If you have
Sundays at
not,
2 p.m.
and if you have not liked the Intellectual Radio page, definitely go and like that page as well. Is there anybody else want to say
That's it.
anything?
Hey everybody. Hi
The
Miss Juicy.
tickets.
The tickets are $20. So come and have a good time with us on May 20th. It is our speed dating as well as the networking event.
We have gifts.
Yes, we got gifts.
$80 value car wash. Wait a minute, where's this at?
This is it's gonna be held. I'm sorry.
Five
Think,
yoga
think, think.
lessons. Is that 5 yoga lessons?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Okay,
Okay,
so
a free
I
photo
have tickets
shoot
in my
with
purse.
DJ Coy. Is that the one that do the photo shoot?
That
Alex?
is.
Yes,
That's our
yes,
guy.
that's
Okay.
our guy,
Hey
right?
Clarence.
So the address is going to be at 3855 South Lowell in Chicago. Again, our sponsors are, we would like to thank our sponsors on the Witherspoon Law Group, the Essence Suites and All in Part, Made You Look Mobile Car Wash, the Journey to Wholeness, located in Oak Lawn, and DJ Coy for sponsoring this event for us.
All right, and
And
we
the
like to
brown
send
paper ticket, you get the tickets there too.
yes. Send a
Sorry,
special
yes.
shout out to our boss. Thank you, boss. We love you. The magazine better be finished tonight because I want my copy.
Right, on May 5th, look for the Just Me magazine. It will be out.
Alex working on it.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Get under your comforter. We love you, Chicago girlfriends. Good night, everybody.